Now that the IF cans have been tuned properly, there's 3 more steps in tuning up the rest of the radio. And what I like to do next is to make sure that that dial can move equal distance from one end of the dial to the other. Now, if you're working with a radio that has a linear dial, a pointer, you would do the same thing that I'm going to do here, but you would have to physically move the pointer on the string. The IF cans are now aligned, and now we'll align this dial and these 2 adjustments. The closest one is the oscillator, and the other one, you can clearly see, goes to the antenna. Okay, the radio's been playing for a while, but here's the part that indicates the station up here. And if I turn this all the way from one end of the dial to the other, see, it doesn't even, this should be up here. Now you do the same thing for a linear dial, but you would be moving that pointer on the string. So I'm going to try and get this closer by moving this up here, a little bit past the 55. I'm going to turn this, see where it ends up at the other end. Went maybe just a little bit too far. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good right there. See where it ends up on the other side of the dot. Okay. Now that looks like that's as good as it's going to get for that dial. Now that the dial travel has been adjusted, the next step is to adjust the oscillator, C3. Now to do this, I pick a station that is in the center of the dial. And in this area, it is frequency 850.
Offensively. And Duke even took that and put the clamps on. And what they did to Stephen Curry
down a little bit
was impressive to me as well.
So this is 850. Now remember, our dial is set up correctly. It needs to be right here.
Will be with
News Talk 680 WPTF.
And 680 should be down around here. Okay, let's go back up here.
And stuff like that, and that'll show me a whole lot about who Duke will be involved. Yeah, we'll learn a lot more.
Now I'm adjusting the oscillator.
On Wednesday, remember Duke visits Wake.
See if we're going the right direction.
Yes, we are. About the Blue Devils, you lack offensive diversion. You know what you're doing. If you have Stephen Curry, a first-team All-American caliber guy, but we've watched film of what you, Davidson, like to do, we're going to take you out.
Looks like
Duke
850.
is going to smother you. If you're Florida State or you're Maryland, and you, in any of your 5-man lineups, don't have more than 2 guys who can put the biscuit in the basket, Duke is going to game plan for that. Duke is going to execute that.
Now let's see
Duke
where
is going to
680 is. There it is. Right where it's supposed to be. And there's 620. So it looks like we are set now. Okay. But the high end is weak. Remember, I detuned the antenna also. There's a weak station. The last step that I perform is adjusting the antenna. I do this by finding a weak station at the high end of the dial, around, I don't know, 1300, 1500, somewhere up there, and adjust the tank circuit for the highest sensitivity at that end of the dial. There's a weak station. Now I'm going to adjust the antenna on the high end.
Every Saturday at 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. on the Triangle's Gospel Dream Team, serving the total man, 1550 WCLY. When the sun comes up and the toaster pops up breakfast and the TV offers you a 5-second look at today's weather before commercials.
Well, it looks like that's going to be about it. Now we got sensitivity at the high end. Lots of stations now.
38 years in coaching.
The kids are at a low performance.
They have arguably the top one.
And there's Radio 57. So it looks like everything is back the way it should be.
Sports Center, brought to you by NC State Basketball.
Cynthia McQueen.